After a breakup, it's very hard to assess whether you're on the right track or not, because your emotions can be everywhere. Your mind might be still foggy. So to simplify it for you, my friend, I came up with 15 signs to help you understand where you stand. I'm Coach Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. And some of the signs that I'm about to reveal to you today, some of them will be obvious to you, but some of them are not. So make sure that you stick until the end. Coming in with number 1, emotional stability. You experience fewer emotional swings and your moods are becoming more stable. You're not constantly overwhelmed by sadness, anger, or anxiety, which this is an amazing sign. But I do want to say something about this. It will take you some time to reach emotional stability. It will be dependent on your attachment style, the duration of the relationship, and your childhood. There is so many things that we must take into consideration when we say how long it will take me to heal. I made a lot of videos about the healing timeline where I dissected very specifically to relationships, whether you had kids, if you have an anxious attachment style, avoidant attachment style. So you can go to my channel and check those out. But I will say something about this here. It will take you around 3 to 6 months, maybe a year, to hit emotional stability, to get to this phase. If it takes you more than a year, it means that you're doing the work incorrectly. You're not reflecting, you're not processing your emotions. You're probably suppressing them a lot. Maybe you are drinking, smoking, you do things to distract you from the pain. And this pain that you're feeling, it's your healer. And if you hit emotional stability, if you are feeling emotionally stable now, that's a great sign that you processed and you took the time to work on yourself, to reflect on the relationship, to understand everything that happened there. This is where you hit emotional stability, and it feels really, really good. It feels really good because you worked to get there. I would say that you don't get into the emotional stability phase without work. Sometimes I even say blood and tears, because the amount of tears that I cried on my bed, I was so emotionally unstable before I became emotionally stable. So emotional stability is a phase that I would say that you earn. You earn by doing the work. And if you need help to do the work, I've created especially for you the Rise of the Phoenix online healing coaching program. Check the link in the description below and you'll get more information about this. But just understand that some people heal incorrectly. And in this program, I promise you, I'm taking you step by step. There is a formula on how to heal correctly and how to do the work correctly. And I see people that are healing around the 3 months mark, sometimes before, sometimes a little bit later, but definitely not a year, because we are doing the work correctly and it shouldn't take that much time. Number 2 is acceptance. You've reached a level of acceptance about the breakup. You understand that it was a necessary step for your growth, even if it was painful. And this is where you understand that it happened for you and not to you. When you come to the conclusion and deep realization that this breakup happened for you to grow, for you to discover yourself, to rediscover yourself, to know who you are on a core deep level, and you're actually happy that it happened, ding, 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 you hit the jackpot right here. I remember when I understood that it happened for me, I started to see things so differently. And actually, I thank my ex. I thank her for cheating on me. Actually, she monkey branched on my ass. I thank her for that, because it got me, first of all, to teach this to you guys. It got me to realize so many things about myself as a man, as a brother, as a son, as a dog dad, as everything in my life became clearer because I did the work. Number 3, it's self-reflection. You're spending time reflecting on the relationship and your role in it. this reflection helps you to understand what worked, what didn't, and what you want in future relationships. And right after this relationship, I gathered so many more realizations about what kind of relationships I want, what kind of relationships I don't want, what are my personal boundaries, what I'm willing to take, what I'm not willing to take. And it just taught me so much about myself. And I noticed that I've compromised in my past relationship, the one that cheated on me. I compromised so much. I was really weak. I was really anxious. I didn't know, but now I do. So when you do the self-reflection and you understand what you want in the future relationship and what you don't want, this is such a beautiful gift that you've just been given. Take it and use it. Reflect on everything, on really everything, what you did, what you want. And don't judge yourself when you do this work. When you say, what have I done wrong? What could have I done better? Don't judge yourself for that. Just give yourself grace and take it as look at yourself as the observer. Observe yourself instead of don't judge yourself. So what I've done, I just looked at myself and I said, this kind of person did, X, Y, Z. What would I say to this person for next time? So I started coaching myself. I started looking at myself from a third person perspective, and I actually I disconnected myself for a moment because I didn't want to judge myself for anything. I just said, he just didn't know better. But now, if I tell him, he will know and he will not repeat the same mistakes again. And this is how you grow, and this is how you gain wisdom after the relationship ends. Self-care. I can talk on and on about self-care. This is one of the most important things. So self-care, you're taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. Physically, my friend, work out. You already lost a lot of weight, right? You already lost a lot of weight. So you know when you're taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, when you are doing some counseling, you're reading more books, and it helps you also mentally. This might include regular exercise, like I said, healthy eating, meditation, and engaging in activities that you love. So if you're hit at this point that you're really caring about it, you understand how valuable you are to yourself and you care about yourself that much, that you know that no one else can take care of you like that, this is a good sign that you're on the right track. Positive outlook. You start feeling more optimistic about the future. You're looking forward to new experiences and opportunities rather than dwelling on the past. You start feeling this excitement within you, and you say, wow, I'm about to experience a whole new life right now. If you feel it, let me know. And if you're feeling any one of those signs, just drop it in the comment below. If you feel emotionally stable, you feel that you're accepting, if you feel that you've done a lot of reflection, self-care, whatever it might be for you, drop it in the comment below and let's see which one is the most common sign, because I really would like to know that. So share it. Thank you. Number 6 is reconnecting with others. You're reestablishing connections with friends and family or making new social connections. You no longer feel isolated. And when we are going through a breakup, we are going into depression. And depression is just us, it's depression. We need to have a deep rest. We need to rest. We need to be alone. We really want to be isolated because at all times when we were in, I don't know what year it was, but it was probably the caveman era. When people were sick, they used to isolate themselves because they didn't want to infect the other tribe members. So us as human beings, it's something that is innate within us. It's wired in our subconscious mind that when we feel bad, we usually want to isolate ourselves because we don't want to inflict this upon others. So if you are feeling that you are no longer feel isolated and you're ready to single and ready to mingle, that was such a bad joke. But if you feel like you're ready to mingle, that's a good sign that you're on the right track. Rediscovering your passions. And by the way, you don't need to have all of those to know that you're on the right track. It's even one or two of those. It just tells you that you're moving into the right direction. And if you feel that you're not in the right direction, hit me up. Let's have a one-on-one call. Let me unpack your story and see where you went wrong, what we can do better, how I can help you heal, or even get your ex back if this is what you want, depending on that your ex was not with no one else after your breakup and you were not with no one else after the breakup. Because if you were with someone else or they were with someone else, I will not help you get them back. I will help you heal. Because I just don't believe in getting an ex back after you fucked around with other people or they did. Number 7, like I said, rediscovering passions. You're engaging in hobbies and interests that you may have neglected during your relationship. This rekindles your sense of self. You start feeling like yourself again. Many times, and I'm making an educated assumption here, that you are the anxious one in your relationship. And when you're an anxious person, you completely moving yourself in the relationship that you're no longer yourself, you're you and your ex. This is just how it is. You're no longer yourself anymore. And when you are going through your breakup and you grow through your breakup, not just go through it, you rediscovering your passions, this is where you are starting to feel like yourself again. The initial shock also after a breakup is for an anxious person, it usually happens because now you say to yourself, I no longer know who I am without my partner. And this definitely helps you. And if you hit this point, congratulations, you're on the right track. Number 8, setting goals, visions. You're setting new personal and professional goals. This shows your focus on your future and personal growth, and you're no longer focusing on the past. Because if you're feeling depressed, it's because you are dwelling on the past. If you're feeling anxious, it's because you are worried about the future. When you're feeling good, when you're setting new goals and visions, this means that you're focusing on a bright future. You look at the bright side and you're doing a great job. If you hit this point, congratulations, you're on the right track. Number 9 is forgiveness. I think the forgiveness needs to be number 1 here. You find yourself letting go of grudges or resentment. You're able to forgive your ex and yourself, which is crucial to moving on. I remember when I forgave my ex, and I told you guys, I actually thanked her for doing what she did, cheated on me. When you find yourself wholeheartedly forgive them and yourself, this is a delicious part of your healing process. And you have to forgive. First of all, you need to forgive yourself because you cannot give what you don't have. And to forgive yourself, you know what? I haven't made a video on it yet. If you want me to make a video on forgiveness, how to forgive yourself and how to forgive your ex, drop a comment below, forgiveness, and I will make sure that I will make this video for you. For now, I just wanted you to know that you cannot give what you don't have. So if you don't forgive yourself, there is no way you can forgive your ex. You need to work on yourself in order for you to reach that point of forgiveness. For me, what helped me is understand her mind. And I had a lot of compassion to her. After she cheated on me, I understood what was going through her mind. And instead of being angry at her, I said, poor thing. I just had compassion to her. And this helped me to forgive me for not seeing what went down there, for not seeing what happened or why I was the way I was, because I was extremely anxious. So it's just everything that you learn will help you to come to a conclusion, to come to many realizations, and eventually you will be able to forgive yourself and then forgive them. Number 10, enjoy solitude. That's a great one. You're comfortable being alone and enjoy your own company. This indicates that you're not dependent on relationship for happiness. And I remember when I started dating after the breakup, few months after, I was healed enough to start dating. And I remember I dated this girl and she texted me one night. She said, I don't know if I can make it to our date tonight or something like this. And before, when I used to date, and the girl just told me, I don't know if I'm ready or if I can make it. I don't really remember what she wrote. But what I do remember is that I felt relieved and I said, another great night for me, myself, and I. Because I loved myself that much that I actually, when she told me that she can't make it or she won't make it, I wasn't even bothered by it. I said, if someone new will come into my life right now, they need to be so fucking awesome to take away this kingdom that I've created here, this fun that I have with myself. And I never thought that I would enjoy being single. I never thought that, because I was always going from one relationship to the next. I didn't know what I know now, and it's not healthy behavior, guys. I was rebounding, tack, tack, tack. I didn't process emotions, and I know what I know now, and I'm telling you, and I'm passing on my wisdom to you because I made all of the mistakes in the book. All of them, not some of them, all of them. And I know. So I'm just here to pass on some wisdom on to you so you don't need to go through the shit that I did. And I really hope that you're getting it. Number 11 is healthy boundaries. You're establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries in all areas of your life. This includes recognizing and avoiding toxic relationships. That's such a good one. After my breakup, the boundaries that I started to set, people that didn't elevate me, people that envy me, or people that were toxic to me, or people that were not kind to me, were out of my way. And you know what? I didn't have any friends. And I'm being honest with you, for a long time I didn't have any friends. And I didn't want them. And I said, I'm fine with being by myself. I want friends that elevate me. I want friends that love me. I want relationships that nourish me. I don't want to be around takers. I don't want to be depleted every time I go to a social gathering. I want to be fulfilled with more energy. I want my relationship to lift me up and not drain me down. That's the difference. And little by little, the more I worked on myself, I attracted beautiful people into my life, a beautiful partner, and just a wonderful life that I currently living. And it is possible for you too, my friend. You just need to do the work. Number 12 is reduced comparisons. You no longer compare yourself to your ex or their new life. Instead, you focus on your own journey and progress. You don't care about your ex anymore. You don't care if they're happy or not. You just care about yourself. And I really hope that you hit this point. This is one of the top. This one is hard to get. This one is usually you get here when you're in a relationship. After you're in a relationship, this is where you reduce comparisons. Guilty as charged, I hit this point just after I've been in a relationship. Before that, I did compare a little bit. It's gotta be honest. Number 13, live in the present. You are more focused on the present moment rather obsessing over your past or worrying about your future. You're happy about what you have right here, right now. And this is a beautiful gift that you're giving yourself. Number 14 is seeking support. You're open to seeking support from friends, family, or professionals when needed. This demonstrates self-awareness and willingness to heal. Many people say, I don't need help. I don't need help. Well, we do need help. As human beings, we are here to help each other, learn from our mistakes, from the mistakes that I've made. I can teach you from the mistakes that I've made so you don't do them. And also, we talked about the caveman era. We're going to bring it up again. In the caveman era, when the men went for a hunt. When they got back from the journey of hunting, they come back with wisdom, warnings to teach the other tribesmen about what is out there, the saber-toothed tiger or whatever. So when we are going on a trip in life, journey of healing or relationships, we gather wisdom. And this is why I'm sharing this wisdom with you guys. So the tribesmen used to gather this information from the hunters, but you can get it from YouTube. What a beautiful era we live in right now that we don't need to risk our life for information, right? So you get this information, and you get this information for free. Yeah, because you don't need to go through this is what I'm always saying. You don't need to go through and make all of the possible mistakes. People have been there and done that before you. So why would you want to do this for yourself? There are shortcuts that you can take to realize things on a quicker pace. And I'm here for you to help you just do that with these videos, with my healing coaching program, and with one-on-one coaching. Number 15 is self-compassion. You're kinder to yourself, recognizing that healing takes time and it's okay to have setbacks. Sometimes you have setbacks and you say, that's okay. I just feel better than I felt yesterday. This is all I cared about. I said, I feel a little bit better. And even if I don't feel a little bit better, that's also okay. There is setbacks. And I said, I'm progressing because I know that I keep my word for myself. Also, what I teach you guys in my programs and in my one-on-one coaching, I tell you, there is a protocol, daily protocol, that you must go through each and every single day. When you do your daily tasks, when you are on the right path, the right track of keeping the word that you say to yourself, it's working out, it's eating right, it's reading and reflecting, it's doing things that elevates you and not drugs, alcohol, pornography, or anything that weakens you. When you say to yourself, today, even emotionally, I feel a little bit setback, but I know that I've done all that I could today to heal. I reflected, I worked out, I took care of myself physically, mentally, and emotionally. So understand that once you do those things, you will heal faster. You will feel better. And this is why I told you, when you do this kind of work every single day, it cannot take you more than a year to heal. It's impossible. And again, it really depends on the duration of the relationship and many other things. Your past, traumas, childhood, parents, there's many things to take into consideration when it comes to how long it will take you to heal. But I'm just giving you a broad timeline because I don't know your unique situation, so this is why I can give you only a broad timeline. Now, these signs indicate that you're healing and moving forward in a healthy way. Keep acknowledging your progress and be patient with yourself as you continue to grow. With that said, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you love and healing. If you like this video, do this algorithm stuff. Help me help more people. I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you for watching.